And do my best here to explain the Well of the Forgotten first boss. There's no ads getting here. And basically what I'm going to do as the tank is I'm just going to range target the left hand of Forgetting, and then I'm going to AoE taunt the right hand. I'm going to run the Hurricane, which is going to set my evade chance to 100%. So I won't take any damage the first couple of seconds here. And then there's my range taunt. And what I want to do is keep this right hand of Forgetting faced away from the group. He does do a cleave that's pretty big, but I also want to keep that left hand. Now you'll see that the right hand here is going to be dropping these fire puddles, and then the left hand does these sledge puddles. You'll also see the hands coming up from the base of the feet. So there's the sledge puddle on the right, and that will take you out. You'll also see under my buffs up there, there's like a crack looking ground, and then there's also a curse that's stacking, and you can see that there's green, yellow, kind of orange, and then it'll go red. What we started to figure out is that as one person runs out, it may clear everybody's curse. It just depends who it is. And like right there. So it's either people running out, or it's maybe the DPS on the boss, and it's hitting certain parts where it just resets the curse completely. But all we're going to do is we're going to try and DPS down the melee boss, while the burglar over on the other hand, exactly, is doing debuffs on the left hand there. And you'll see when I go to target him, you'll see what he's doing. Should be any time now. And then at this point I had to run out and clear my buff, but the buff had already cleared by the time I hit the line. Also kind of notice that each time you run out of the box here, the curse does go away, but he seems to do some sort of major damage attack each time somebody runs out. And I don't know if it's specific at the person that ran out or the whole group, but defend the flank, you saw that he did that big slash. My blade will cut you, gives you a fear kind of debuff. And this whole time he won't move, neither of the bosses will move, and then you see the hands come up again. And it's fairly simple once we kind of got a groove going. Just keep your bleeds and your fears cleaned up, and then just keep working the boss. Now as he gets burned down here a little bit more, he's gonna get another buff on him, and it's a timed buff. You'll see it says it'll probably say 2 minutes, and you'll see me actually scroll over that because it's the first time we kind of saw it, because he stopped taking damage for a minute. So here we're back. He had an interrupt, which I did get to interrupt, and then you'll see the blue kind of frosty looking guy up there, that one right there, renewed defenses. So 1:30. So basically you could just go over to the other boss and beat up the other boss if you wanted, because this guy's not going to take any damage for that 1:30. So I just stayed on him the whole time. We were trying to figure out, like, hey, do we move over or not? And then I just kept trying to tell him, like, hey, there's a 1:30, like we're not gonna do any damage to this guy. And then they thought they had to burn down the other boss to a certain amount, but honestly we can just keep hitting this guy once this debuff comes off. Oh, did I let that go? Oh, I did. And then now you can see he's taken a little bit of damage. and in 12 seconds we'll just burn them down. And I think I got so fixated on what was going on, I didn't realize my curses were stacking. So you might even see it go into the red there for a minute. Yep, there it goes into the red. So that's when it's at 7 or above as far as curses go, and it starts draining your health real fast. I was trying to keep up with the healing, and then I was like, oh, I have too many curses. So at this point, he's going to go down over here. The burglar comes and helps me, and then the captain will as well. And now, keep in mind, we ran this maybe 15 times before we started figuring out what to do. So if your group's having issues, don't worry about it. It's a learning curve that has to get, you got to get over the hump there. But here we go. That debuff is gone. And now we got him. We're going to run over. And what I'm going to do here is basically, I started tanking him up close. And I was told like that was doing a little bit more damage to the group than they wanted. So in a second here, you'll see me back up and just range taunt them. And every now and then I'll run in and try and put an armor crunch on them, just so they keep doing pretty good damage. You'll see me run in and out just to clear that curse there. But for the most part, you can just burn him down. I don't think we saw any puddles pop up once we got rid of the melee guy. And you'll see there I ran out and the curse didn't clear, but in a second here, there it goes. I think it is a damage threshold that clears it. So if you can just keep working them, you should be able to clear it. Or you just run out if both boxes are active. And there we go. Hope that helps.
And that's the video. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.